strong word and a strong feeling.
It is a strong word and a strong feeling, which is why I don't hate you. I just strongly dislike you.
You know, honestly, I've never thought like hate was like that strong of a word.
I don't know. I was just always raised to, like, my mom always like put that in my head. It's like hate. You use hate for like really like strong emotions.
People say that, and like I remember like church camp, they're like, hate is the same as murder.
No.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, because I can go down the street and hate everyone, but if I go down and murder everyone.
Do you want to move your mic closer to your face?
Yeah, sorry, that is pretty far away.
Yeah, can't quite tell.
I was avoiding those plosives.
Well, yeah, like as long as you're like speaking past it, we're good.
Yeah.
Doing a talky talk.
Talky talk. That is me talking.
Yeah.
Am I on the bottom? Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the bottom.
Okay.
You're a power bottom, though. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Derive all the power from the bottom. You've never even watched Always Sunny, have you?
Nope.
It's an okay show. I mean, like, it's not like for everyone. It's kind of like dumb humor sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's all like situational, kind of like they have a bar and they turn it into a gay bar in the very first episode on accident.
Mm-hmm. But it makes them real popular.
Yeah.
So why don't they keep it?
Yeah, because 2004 wasn't ready for gay bars. I don't know. Look at us being all progressive on this sweet ass podcast that is a show where we talk about progressive things with progressive people who need progressive help on their progressive problems. So we go and talk to Flo at progressive.com and get into all of these things. So how about we help some people, Noah?
I was gonna belittle them, but I guess if you want to help them, we can try that for once.
We can do either one. This one says, I'm a 21-year-old male living in an apartment with my brother. I currently have a UTI and I'm taking a tablet that stains my pee bright orange. The apartment only has one bathroom, is on the second story of a larger building. So here's what happened. I was up most of the night peeing constantly and drinking lots of water to help the UTI situation. I went to sleep at 6 a.m. and woke up about 5 hours later with an incredible urge to take a massive piss. I decided to run for the bathroom. As I was approaching the door, I started to see a light shine underneath it, which meant that my brother was already in there. In my moment of desperation and poor judgment, I went out to the balcony. Mind you, these balconies are basically huge, thick planks of wood, but there's a tiny space in between the planks. Anyways, I go outside searching for any onlookers so I don't get arrested for public indecency, and since there weren't any, I peed about half of what I was holding on the balcony. I felt super ashamed and disgusted, but this was the only solution. As I finished emptying my bladder, I suddenly heard the orange piss drip below onto my neighbor's patio and all over their furniture. Can they call the police on me? Can my lease be voided? I'm broke at the moment and can't pay for furniture. What are my options? What do y'all think I should do?
Goodness. It was your only option.
Yeah.
There wasn't a single better option.
I feel like before I peed off of our balcony, because we have one, because, we live in a highfalutin third floor apartment. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things I do first.
Would you pee in a sink first?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think
I'd pee in a bottle first.
Pee in a bottle?
Like,
yeah. Or at least like a cup or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like something that's like plastic, I can just throw it away. Recycle it, actually, be a good person. But now it's stained white, or stained orange. Okay. Have you ever had a UCI, first of all?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
How I've never, in my experience.
So UTI is urinary tract infection.
Yeah, sorry for people listening at home that don't know. Anytime I've ever heard people talk about it, it's like always girls that get UTIs because they just don't pee after sex. Mm-hmm. But it's like for a guy, it's like, fuck it, bro. I'm just come and go, as they say.
Goodness.
But I've never had one. So what is it? What's it like, Noah? I
don't know if it's different. It just hurt to pee, and I felt like I had to pee all the time. Okay. But I didn't necessarily have to. I would just a stream of a couple ounces or whatever, and then I just but then I'd still have to pee after that. And
okay.
So it almost was just more comfortable to just sit on the toilet and just kind of let it out as it came, or else it would just build up and hurt really bad.
It's like diarrhea.
Yeah, so I dealt with it for a morning until I went to the doctor, and then I just took my medicine and it just went away. I don't know what this dude with the orange peas.
How long does it take to go away?
It was pretty quick. I think the next day I was fine.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just heard drink cranberry juice, whatever. Is that what they give you? I think that might be what they stains it sometimes. Is they just give you a extract of cranberry or whatever.
But yeah, I didn't notice my pee being orange, so I don't know if it was if it's older, if I used a different medicine or... Yeah,
I don't know. This guy, just straight up didn't drink water for, months, just on end. He's just what do you mean I'm not hydrated and vitalized by Red Bull? It's just that's what it says on the outside of the can. It says it's used by athletes and students. Could you imagine, seeing, athletes and track stars, out on the field, just
Drinking
chugging Red Bull. Like,
oh no,
that'd be horrible. Like, I can't even drink soda for like 2 days before I go on like a long like hike or anything. Like, I just try and like clear my body of any of those pollutants because like you just don't feel good. Like, have you ever run after drinking like a soda or a Red Bull?
no, that implies that I would have ran.
Fair enough. It doesn't feel good. It just like mixes up in your stomach, and like I burp a lot already, but like when I'm just shaking up fizz that's in my stomach, it's so bad. It just tastes horrible. It's like, oh, I'm gonna throw up on every corner.
I've definitely ran with like things in my stomach, like whether it's like bread or something, and there's probably soda in there too. Yeah, it just like swells up, and then your body's like, I want this to come out one way or another.
Yeah, it's like this is just gonna leave via the path of least resistance, and right now that is out of your throat. So what would you do if you peed on...
did he like pee through the crack? Because he's like, there is a little crack.
So I think what he's saying...
I didn't want people to see.
I think what he's saying is there's like slats around it. Like they've got one of those like balconies that's got like a higher ledge, but it's got like the slats of wood that go across.
So like just like made of like 2x4s just put next to each other?
Yeah. So it's like a fence kind of thing. Probably lives in like one of those bougie ones that like tries to look like beach apartments or whatever.
How did you not think that like things would fall through here?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so 5 hours, so it's like 11 o'clock at night. If there's a crack, pee through it. Like, why are you peeing on the ground? Like, you know, like I feel like the course of action would be like, one, test the wind, just like figure out where it's blowing, and then like I'd probably go out of like one of the sides, like rather than like straight out.
Yeah, like pee, like I
like
see.
Towards the building. Do my best not to hit the building because I feel like that's like a pointer. It's like, that's a really weird stain. It's just like right next to there. It's like so.
But I feel like if like at our building, we never do this much.
Yeah.
But like it's brick, so it's not gonna like hurt anything.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So I just think like, oh, if you just like peed all over it, like it would just evaporate soon and no one would care.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we wouldn't do that on our building. There's children that play out in the courtyard. Yeah, just like all the time. Although, yeah, they're just always screaming. So, you know, throw a little bit of piss on them, make them stop.
I wouldn't want to like burn that sacred corgi's eyes that hangs out on his little porch.
Dude, that corgi's so cute. There's this corgi that like chills out of the balcony of one of our neighbors, and I just see him all the time. I try and take his picture.
So I couldn't do that to him. I'd feel bad if I peed in front of him.
He's just like you're peeing, and then you look over and see him on the balcony. You're just like huge wet eyes, just like crying. He's just like, what have you done?
You've ruined me. Every time I see him after that, he like looks away.
Yeah, he like looks at you, just like a single tear, and then just like closes his eye and looks away, just like anime sparkle as it goes down his face. I always feel weird when I try and take pictures of that dog though, because I feel like people might think I'm doing other things. It's like, I'm out there with a camera with a really long lens, just like zooming in really close, just like I just want to see this dog.
Yeah, you're looking at like people's apartments, and it's like, no, I just want this one balcony.
No, look at this dog. He's cute. And then I can go to them and sell them pictures of their dog. Just be like, hey, I got these professional pictures of your dog. But yeah, like, do you say anything to your neighbors?
No, I don't know. That's a sketchy one because like they might not know it was you, but like they're gonna smell their furniture. Like they're gonna walk out and they're gonna see it. Like if it's like fabric, they're gonna smell it for longer. And if it's like a hard
fabric
surface,
and like on like a hot day.
Oh man.
Oh god. Like we used to have cats on the farm that I lived on, and they would like pee on everything outside. And on hot days, it was just terrible. It's like, wow, yeah, I guess we just gotta like burn this. It's just there's no way to get rid of it. Of course, that's like cat urine, but I can't imagine human urine.
And there's a lot more of it.
Yeah.
And it's orange. If you stain their furniture, they're gonna know. They're not gonna be like, man, what the heck happened? Like,
like
they're gonna see your wood is stained and dripping.
Daryl, did you spill rib grease on the furniture outside?
It's like, oh no, honey, I don't know. And just like look up and see just like the stained wood of everything. Is like,
oh, those damn kids are up to it again.
What'd they do? Spill a Gatorade or something?
Ooh, that might be the best way to get out of it. Just be like, hey, I'm sorry, I spilled a Gatorade.
Yeah, my Gatorade smells like piss.
Energy drink.
Straight up.
Some energy drink smells really bad.
That's a bold. I feel like everyone smells like, at least guys, like they smell their own pee when they're peeing, because it's just like there.
I don't.
You've never
usually.
like.
I mean, I have.
It doesn't just like come to you. Like I'm not like aiming at.
No, it's just like I don't know. I feel
like we know what people urine smells like. Is what I'm trying to get at.
It smells kind of like a what's that one?
I wouldn't even.
There's a cereal.
It smells like a cereal.
Yeah, the
who's eating this cereal?
Sugar Snaps.
I've never had Sugar Snaps.
Oh, it's
probably with good reason if it smells like urine.
But it's so good. Like Sugar Snaps taste really good, but they definitely smell like just a little bit like pee.
That's how I feel about Alfredo sauce. It just smells awful, but it tastes so good.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it smells like pee. I was like, no, I love Alfredo.
I hate the smell of like unfinished Alfredo. Like it's just awful.
Yeah, it's just like it's like I don't like the smell of milk. Yeah, I like milk, even though it like fucks me up. But like, I think milk just smells bad. Like I've never smelled milk and been like, oh yeah, that's good milk. It's like no, it all just smells like it's rotting. I just don't know.
But you gotta know when it's super rotting is all.
I guess it's like, this smells less like milk and more like sour cream. I guess we'll throw it away now.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't say anything. I'm a bad person. So
can they call the police on you? Can your lease be voided?
I don't think your lease can be voided. I don't think you're doing anything to break contract.
It's specifically in there. Like,
yeah, just
we've had it happen a few times.
If you pee on another neighbor's furniture.
Not again.
No, I don't think they can have their lease voided. And I don't know, the police claim would be...
damage of property, though.
Yeah. It depends on how serious your neighbors are.
Yeah, but like... do you think... I guess I don't know. I don't think there'd be a whole lot of proof.
Yeah.
But if your wood is stained orange, and then their furniture is stained orange, and like there's smell and you can like
here's what you gotta do. You gotta stain your... like the ceiling of your patio orange too. And blame it on the neighbors above
the people
you.
above you.
And that's all just trickle down. So like if you have any patio furniture, I'm sorry, but you gotta like get some orange dye or just pee on your furniture.
It's the sacrifice you gotta do.
Yeah. Just be like... Or
yeah, next time you have to pee, you just pee straight up and hope you have enough thrust to hit the pee.
Dude, just like so much. What is that, Kegels that you do? Just like work on the power of your urine stream.
You literally go to the gym every day just to increase ab strength so you can pee harder.
Just like ab strength, doing only core.
You can compress your bladder as fast as possible.
And then you're like sitting there just like flexing your butthole. I'm doing it right now. Doing my Kegels, making sure I can hold back and not pee my pants. That's what they said on Silicon Valley. Yeah, no, I guess either A, pee on your ceiling, blame it on the upstairs neighbors, or B, don't say anything.
But clean your thing so it's not suspicious.
Yeah, I would definitely cover your tracks like that. So my dad found my porn. I'm too young to be looking at porn, and one day he was helping me with schoolwork. I forgot to close the tab. My dad found the tab and confronted me. He acted calmly and told me he would tell my mom. And that's basically where I'm at right now. I need some advice on how to handle the situation. Help.
Ooh, this sounds like they're going to pull that card of, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
I'm just disappointed.
They're definitely going to come at you with that real soon.
Here's the thing. Your dad has definitely looked at porn. Like, there's no way. Like I feel confident saying
Jeff. No.
Like Noah, your father has
specifically yours. No,
That's
right. Everyone's father has most likely looked at porn.
Yeah, at some point in their life, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You've at least seen a raw-rated movie.
Yeah, just like you just come across it. Sometimes it's on accident. The way I got into porn when I was a kid, I found it on the library computer.
What?
Yeah, the public library.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but like I'm astonished at the same time.
I was like 12 or 13.
Nice.
And it gave me a feeling I didn't know what to do with, so I went to the bathroom and peed. I was just like, what is... It's a naked lady. And then I was also very confused about like the man with the hose that was spraying the lady in the face. He had a very large member. I was like, is that what it's supposed to look like? That's not what mine looks like at all.
12-year-old you.
Yeah, 12-year-old kid just like, what the fuck is this?
There's supposed to be hair there?
Yeah, it's like, I don't even have hair on anything yet. And I'm confused as all hell. I mean, have you ever been caught looking at porn?
Yeah, when I was young.
Really?
Oh.
What is this story? I didn't know.
Yeah, no. No, yeah, I looked at porn on like my iPod 1 or something, but it wasn't like porn. It was like titties on Google searches, and so it just shows like bras and like maybe a girl in like pasties or something.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I think my mom found that or something. But I was like, I'm just gonna do it on my little iPod that I never used like Gen 1, I have my own phone. I won't use my phone for that. And I thought I was being real clever. And then she looked through that, I guess, or it linked to something. And yep. So she's like, honey, you're looking at things you shouldn't be looking at. And then it was just one of those like, I'm disappointed. This makes me sad. But yeah,
this makes me sad. It also makes God sad. Every time you touch your pee-pee, he kills a kitten.
And then you get more careful.
Yeah. You didn't stop, I'm assuming, after that. Did you just look it up on your phone?
No, I don't know what I did. I learned what an incognito tab was, I guess. I don't know.
And then you went and found like a Playboy in the woods.
Yeah, learned how to like delete my history and like did all the work of that for a while. I don't know.
I feel like I always hear about people like going out into the woods and finding like a Hustler or a Playboy or a Penthouse or something. And I'm like, what woods are you going into magazine to find like a dirty magazine?
Yeah.
I don't know. I played outside a lot as a kid. I never once accidentally stumbled onto porn. But no, yeah.
What a terrible childhood.
Yeah. I know what a horrible, unfulfilling life I had. No, the closest I've come to getting caught was this is a fun story. Okay, so
Yikes.
I was at my grandparents' house, and my grandma had gone to town because she lived out on a farm. She had gone to town to get some groceries, and they had really good internet. And so as soon as she left, I was like, heck yeah, dude, I can like actually see titties. Because every time I had done it before, I like watched it on like 280p or whatever, 240p, like just like the lowest resolution. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kick it up to 360 and live in paradise. And so I loaded up some porn, and I was like, I definitely she didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But the door opened behind me, and so like I had like just like taken my pants down, and so I just like pulled my pants up and like slammed the laptop shut really hard. And then she's like, oh hey, I forgot something, whatever, blah blah blah. And then I definitely put the laptop away and forgot to close the porn tab. So one way or another, they may have figured it out. They never confronted me about it.
Yeah,
but that's the closest I've come to ever like getting like quote unquote caught. I also had a girlfriend of mine walk in on me looking at porn once, and it was really awkward.
That sounds awful.
Like it was like one of those situations where it's like, okay, you've seen my dick before, but
not me, not like going at it.
Yeah, not me, just like sitting there, just
alone with the internet. Yeah,
yeah, in a dark
I'm imagining
room.
it. Yeah, it's not great.
I don't trouble yourself. Don't imagine that. It's really awkward. But yeah, you don't really get in trouble. Like, you might get the internet taken away from you for a while. Like,
yeah.
I think if I would have gotten caught, that would have been my consequence. It was like, oh, well, now you don't get to use the internet.
Yeah, you'll just like get this X-Talk or something.
Just be like, this is a sinful thing. God doesn't like it when you're looking at porn.
Or your parents will beat you if you're in like alt-right Christian household.
I mean, it depends. Alt-right, Jesus Christ. Like maybe not alt-right. Yeah,
alt-right.
Far-right.
What am I thinking? Yeah, far-right. What's alt-right then?
Alt-right is like neo-Nazism, isn't it? Like, or it gets closer to that?
That's kind of what I was thinking. So I was like, oh, like hardcore, like crazy right. Like
Fine.
Those are the people who would come at you.
All right, yeah, sure. Maybe. I don't know.
If that's right. I'm sorry if you're alt-right and you do good things. But if you don't, then I'm not sorry.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of an alt-right group doing a good thing.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, on that note, sorry you're going to get the internet taken away from you. I hope you can still listen to this podcast. But in the meantime, we're going to pay some bills. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Hi.
And we're back. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I hope you enjoyed those words from our sponsors. What do you say we get back in and we help some more people, Noah?
Oh, we'll save lives.
All right. Hopefully we'll save this guy's life because his girlfriend of 5 years just broke up with him.
Oh, he's dead. He's a goner.
He says, my girlfriend of 5 years just broke up with me. I moved to the other side of the world just to be with her. I have a shit job that pays as well as a shit job pays.
Yeah.
I spent last month helping her move into a new apartment, which she owns. And now I need to find my own place in this expensive city. I work 7 to 11 and have a tattoo internship from 11:30 to 5, Monday to Sunday. My problem is I'm fucking lazy and never keep my word. I want to change, but something keeps stopping me. I'm at my lowest point.
Well, I feel like you solved your problem.
Yeah, I mean, he's done the first step, which is understanding that he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm fucking lazy and never keep my word. I mean, you're the most like self-aware shithead I've ever heard from. So he works 7 to 11 and then 11 to 5.
That's not a lot of hours.
Yeah.
What is that, 4? Yep. That's 4 hours a day.
But then he has his internship from 11 to 5.
Yeah.
So,
but you're not getting paid for your internship, I assume.
Yeah.
Tattoo apprentices are like, oh, it's the craft that I'm getting.
Yeah. I think it's like, so that'd be, I mean, that's less than 12 hours. That's what, 10 hours a day?
Mm-hmm.
It's not horrible. It's not great, but
if his job pays and his internship doesn't, assumingly, or his internship pays like a minimum like $2 or something,
yeah,
then he's only getting paid for like 4 times. Wow, that's 20 hours a week. Or he says Monday to Sunday, so maybe he's getting.
So he's there for
every single day.
Yeah, 7 days a week. Okay, so his internship is 7 days a week. He doesn't say how much he does the thing. I guess we can assume both are 7. If
That's
he's working,
still only 28 hours a week.
Yeah.
Which is not a full-time job.
If he's living in an expensive city, I don't know. Some shit jobs pay really well.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, shit job that pays shit job wages, and I was like, oh, obviously. But then I was like, oh no, you can have a terrible job that pays really well.
Yeah, like
or a great job that doesn't pay very well. So
yeah, so I guess like we could probably go like with minimum wage. What is the minimum wage now? Like 7 something. Or no, in bigger cities it's like. Cause
yeah, in cities like you're probably getting 10. Yeah, I would say
at least 10.
But he's not in the U.S., which then I don't know if living wages go down.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I mean, maybe he moved from somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe we moved to the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah, huh? What would you do, Noah? You've been dating this girl for 5 years. You're like, I'm gonna marry this girl someday. Then you move to be with her, and then she breaks up with you.
And that's wild.
Now you're out on your own. It sounds like she's kind of a bitch, honestly.
Yeah, and like you can't just kick me out of the apartment. Like, I guess if I did something shitty and it isn't her name, she could like call the police. But I would think you'd have to work that. I'd be like, okay, I can't leave right now, obviously.
I mean, yeah, tensions are high, and like emotions and whatever are probably running wild. But that's so like I would probably be like, hey, listen, I know like this didn't work. Like we maybe got in a fight or whatever. I have to have somewhere to stay just until I can like at least maybe move back home. Like find. I think that. Because
then you can be like, I paid this month's rent or something.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay.
Yeah, and he helped her move in, is what he said, right? And so, yeah, like what a bitch,
right?
You helped her move in, and then she's like, yeah,
I'm out.
Yeah, let's not. So, I mean, I think move back to if you have a support system, like a family or like friends back home.
But maybe he likes it there. Like maybe this was actually an upgrade for him too. He just is kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, I mean. I don't know. My first instinct would probably not be to move back, like just me personally, but like definitely like probably keep that as an option, you know, like understand like if shit gets hard, you're going to have a backup.
Yeah, plan. Always keep that $300 for a flight back or something.
Yeah, seriously. Because like that's tough, especially if you're living in an expensive place, you know, working very much. It sucks, but like, you may have to stop your internship if it's not.
Oh, you have to. It's
like it's 7
days a week right in the middle of a work shift. Like,
well, I just mean like. You could, like, in theory, see if you could bargain with them and be like, hey, I can't do this 7 days a week anymore. Some places will work with you. It depends on how good of a worker you are, which it doesn't sound like you're a great worker.
Yeah, and I've never understood, like, being a shitty person who doesn't, like, keep their word and come in on time. So that's got to make things harder.
It does. It makes people not want to help you. So...
Yeah, and, like, I was talking to my dad about hiring people, and he's like, some people just, like, don't know how to sell themselves. And so they just, like, yeah, I'm here. I got fired from my last job because I called all my coworkers a bitch. And it's like, you probably shouldn't tell me that. Like, if I'm trying to hire you, I'm probably not going to now.
That's really fucked up.
And so like, maybe if he's like someone like that, he's going to have a hard time finding a job.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude. That sucks.
You realize you're a shitty person? Fix that. And then go from
I think
there.
Work on yourself. For this person in particular, I would say go back to where you have a support system in place and then just work on yourself. Because, like, if you're lazy and never keep your word, you may want to turn that around and start being someone not you. Like, I feel like rarely do I ever give the advice where it's like, oh, yeah, change yourself. You should change yourself. You sound like someone who vapes in a movie theater. And I can't deal with that kind of person. So,
oof, that is rough. Vaping in a movie theater, man, you dropped him low.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, that's just the guy I'm picturing. He says he's a lazy, I guess he didn't say lazy sack of shit. I guess I put that in his mouth. But you know, I just picture him as not a great person.
He was probably being more generous with his words. So if you drop it down, then that's probably like, yeah, that's where he actually is.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he knows how to sell himself. This is him selling himself well.
Yeah.
This is him. He's like, that's the other side of that coin is like, yeah, he doesn't know how to sell himself, but maybe that is like the best way he could sell himself. Like maybe like he's like, yeah, I called him a bitch, but really what he did was like just something way worse.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, it sounds way better in comparison if I do this, but if you don't have that comparison, it's like, well, that's still bad.
Yeah.
So work on yourself, move somewhere else, find yourself a girl who's gonna like maybe not do that to you. Like,
seems kind of shitty.
Yeah,
but I almost don't feel bad because you say that you're like, don't keep your word and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe you earn this. I don't know.
He's already said he doesn't. Like, it makes it seem like you're like already unfaithful or something like that.
So yeah, learn to talk yourself up, dude. Then we'll give better advice. We'll be like, you're a great person. You need to do better. But now we're just like, no.
Make me want to help you.
Yeah. Make everyone want to help you.
So, are my friends bullying me? My friends always make snide comments about my appearance or the way I look. They always want to hang out with my boyfriend and not me. They don't include me, are really rude. I think I get most of my social anxiety because of them. What do I do? Have you ever been picked on too much, Noah?
There's been like a person who's picked on me, but I've never been like mass like bullied.
Okay. I mean, I had like a friend group like this where we all were bullies. Like I just kind of like realized it like in the end it's like,
but your friend group was established to be that.
Exactly. Like it was like we were all kind of in on it. It was a weird dynamic where we kind of like in pointing out the flaws that we didn't like about ourselves, like we would then become numb to that kind of stuff. And so it's like, oh yeah, you hold no power over me because I don't let you. And so I don't know if that's your kind of friend dynamic, but if they're actually hurting your feelings, I would talk to your boyfriend and be like, hey, your friends are mean or our friends are mean. Can we like do something else or try and talk to someone? Because a lot of times there's like in a bullying kind of clique, there's like kind of one person who seems to lead it on more than the others. And you could, have a sit down, talk to them. They might not know how you feel, especially if you have social anxiety. Then like sometimes it's like they aren't quite picking up what you're like receiving, or maybe don't intend it the way that you're receiving it. So I think like talking things out is a good way to go.
Yeah. But also don't be a pushover and talk about it. But if they're like, yeah, obviously just don't be a bitch about it or something like that, then you got to push back a little bit and then cut them out. Right? That's
like tears.
That's what you need to do. That's the goal.
Just shove them. Bring a knife.
Yeah.
Just like
pepper spray. Just empty the whole bottle on them.
Like,
you'll be dying too because the whole room will just...
Oh yeah, it's a small unventilated room. You guys are in a closet essentially. It's like why'd you bring me to the closet? It's like so I could do this to you, bitch. It's like, oh god. It's like I didn't think this through. I'm sorry.
And someone opens the door, but you're both crying. You're like, oh, they're working things out.
Oh, look at them go. They're doing it. It's like extremely puffy eyes, just snot just out of. And then you guys will be better for it because you both like went through that traumatic experience together.
You both will have lots of hospital bills. You can't afford to be petty anymore.
But like, yeah, I don't know. I've never been like in this kind of situation where I felt like I couldn't talk to the people about it. But I think that's like the first step to do. You could also, trying to look at this from like all sides here, try and make sure that you're not like making yourself a target. Like don't say like dumb shit. Because there was a guy in my group of friends who I didn't particularly like, and so like it was easy to pick on him though because
you were just looking for things.
Yeah, it's like one, I was kind of looking for things. Two, he just wasn't the brightest, and so he would just do things that were dumb, and all of us were like, "Wow, that was blatantly racist," or very blatantly like just stupid, whatever it was. And it's like you're just like, I don't want to pick on you. Like I remember going through about a month where I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pick on this person. I'm just gonna try and like look past it all and just be like a regular dude to them. I'm not gonna treat them any different. It was so tough. Like I was able to put aside that I didn't like them, but I wasn't able to overlook like, all right, I said I was gonna treat them like other people. And if like, this other friend did that thing, I would treat them the exact same way.
Yeah, he's in this friend group who kind of established like this is what we do to each other.
And then he's kind of asking for it. And so I'm just like, dude, I'm trying to be nice to you, and you're just, oh my God, you're making this hard. So be sure you're not putting yourself in that kind of situation. Like, I'm not saying that it is your fault because, you know, we don't have like the full story, of course, but
I don't know. I feel like it's usually not the person's fault. Like,
yeah,
anyone can pick on someone else. So like, it's kind of on the person who's doing it.
yeah, for sure. But no, I'm just saying it's probably their fault.
Okay.
No, I just think that they're probably a loser. Look at them going to the internet for help. Fucking dumbasses.
Nerd.
Right?
No fucking way.
Dude, they probably fucking stream on YouTube.
You think
something.
some podcasters are gonna help you? Yeah,
Dude,
obviously we're gonna pick on you.
You're asking for it, bitch. You fucking ugly ass hoe. Am I right? Dude, this fucking fat.
I actually find her kind of attractive.
No, Noah, you can do better than this stupid bitch.
No, she's so nice though, and she's kind of funny,
bro.
and like she's so much smarter. She's helped me with my schoolwork. I feel like I'm getting so much better because of it.
Dude, I'm helping you with your fucking schoolwork by telling you don't have to fucking do it. Dog.
Shit, you right, man. She's a bitch.
Fucking bros for life.
Get her out of here.
Bros before hoes.
All right?
Especially fucking Jonas.
You persuaded me.
Get out of here, Jonas. Stupid bitch. How dare you ask for what is this voice? After you ask me for help on the internet, come to my fucking space. Like a fucking Justin Timberlake's site now. Fucking MySpace, bro.
I am lost. I am gone. I stopped a little bit ago and you just kept roaring away.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to this episode of I Don't Know, though. I hope we helped someone. If you guys want us to make fun of you brutally as well and hear me make jokes that just make no one laugh, go ahead and check the description and send us an email or a tweet to get our response on the episode. And before we leave, Noah, I have one final question for you. How do deaf people read? If they can't hear, then what do they hear when they read?
I'm lost. What's your thing?
I don't know.
I don't have a witty response.
They probably just hear like squeals and screams of the innocent.
They hear the vibrations.
They look at it and they hear silence. I don't know. What do deaf people? I don't know how to make this funny. I don't know why I chose it.
I don't know.
Have a good week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to this Humorish podcast. You can email your questions to humorish.tm@gmail.com to get on the show. You can also find us on YouTube or on Twitter at humorish_TM or use the hashtag IDKTHO. That's the name of the show. The podcast music was Marigolds in May by Jamie Bathgate. Thanks for listening, guys.